Hello, welcome to the vlog. Asta and I were / are still on a trip from Stockholm down to Gothenburg to Varberg to Halmstad, where we currently are. We're sat on the train at Halmstad station and we're going to Jönköping, where Asta was born and grew up a little bit for 7 years or something like that. So we're going there and we'll be there for 3 days-ish until we...
3 nights.
Yeah, 3 nights until we go back to Stockholm. I did try and vlog the whole journey, and I did vlog the whole journey, and then my GoPro decided that it would be a fun time to crop the SD card when I hadn't backed it up. So that was fun, and I spent about 100 and something pounds to fix it various ways and couldn't. So here we are. I hope you enjoy the video. So we've arrived at Jönköping. It's golden hours, bitches. This is actually a lake, Lake Vatten. It is Sweden's largest lake. This is some Santorini looking place. It's really cool. I mean, it's on a bit of a hill. It's a lot of white buildings with red roofs, so it does look kind of Greek if Greece was cold and Swedish. Although today it's not that cold. It is pretty tolerable, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's really nice here.
So I am a bit of a Sherpa. I've got Asta's big backpack, which I mean we're both sharing, sort of duffel bag thing. It's 65 litres and it's full. And on the front I've got my Sandkrist bag. The duffel bag was bought secondhand, great. This bag I actually bought shortly after it came out, like 2 years ago or something. Because I needed a bigger backpack for school, and this is a huge backpack for school. The only thing I would change about this backpack is that the laptop pocket is ever so slightly too small for my laptop, so I always have random books and notebooks and things in there instead of my laptop, which I just have to have in a case hanging out and about in the bag. But this is made out of recycled bottles, so also pretty good. Yeah, I might make a post or a video or something at some point about ways that you can travel and be more sustainable, because most of the trains in Sweden run off of 100% renewable energy, which means that if you take a train from Stockholm to Gothenburg, which is across the entire country, not up and down,
it's
but
like
east to west.
Kilometers.
Yeah, it's super far. SJ, which is the national sort of train company, say that each passenger on an average capacity train uses the equivalent of 1 milliliter of petrol, which is crazy. That's absolutely nothing, and it's wonderful. Trains are an awesome way to get around. Unfortunately, in Sweden, they're very convenient, pretty quick, and not too expensive. So Sweden, like much of the rest of the world, is heavily invested in micro-mobility, and one of the most popular methods of transport are these scooters. So we've got Kick, I believe is the yellow one, and we've got Tier, it looks like. I point this out only because, in case you didn't already know, I will shortly be working for Voi, which is a Swedish electric scooter company, because I quit Klarna because they didn't want to pay me more. So, fuck you, Klarna. No, I mean, working for Klarna was really fun. Awesome Swedish startup company. I say startup company, it is pretty old now. They like to advertise themselves as a startup, even though it's very well established and a massive company and bank. Gave me some awesome experience, and hopefully I can translate that over into whatever I do in the future, whether tech related, i.e. something like Voi, or financially related, banking services, or I don't really know, whatever I decide to do. At the very least, it gave me some awesome experiences. I don't think Voi is in Jönköping, which kind of sucks, but we are just walking over to the apartment. So as we said, Asta was born here and spent a few years here growing up, and her dad works in Jönköping sometimes he works from home at Stockholm as well, and so they have an apartment here. So we're making our way over to the Santorini hills and I've never been here before. My picture of Jönköping wasn't anything special, but it looked really cool from being here for 5 minutes. So, I mean, Halmstad was pretty, the beach was pretty.
Yeah.
Varberg is very pretty. It's got a very nice fort, or fortress.
And sunsets.
Yeah, really, really cool sunsets. And it's on the ocean, which is cool. It was a bit of a surprise when the water was super salty. I was kind of expecting it to be like lake water. And then Gothenburg, well, it's Gothenburg, so you know, it's a big city. There's some cool places, some nice history there as well. I have no idea where we are, but look, this is just some random part of Jönköping.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, this is like the old match factories.
Anyway, random part of Jönköping.
It's like the most central part for youth.
Okay, this is where all the
At least when I'm
all the
like
hooligans,
7-year-olds old.
the hooligans hang out here. So, ooh, that's a lot of lens flare. Asta and I walked to Coop to buy some food so that we could cook and live and survive and all that fun stuff. And we're in a very, very cute place at the moment with these old red Swedish houses on a gravel road. It was quite a trek, I must say. It was like a 20-minute walk to the supermarket. But we went past Asta's old house, which was cool to see. There are some very beautiful villas over here, and luckily the weather's still okay, even though there is going to be thunder and lightning in a few hours according to Google. It's Sweden though, it's summer, you never know, it could change. But we are going to go meet up with one of Asta's friends and grab some pizzas and then go through a bridge and eat the pizzas. I don't really know. I'm just rambling on so that I could extend the length of this video so that I could show you this bit. So this house we're building is a like second-hand antique bits and bobs store, but it's up here by this small sort of pond and stream, and on this side it becomes a teensy weensy waterfall with a football down there for some reason, but it's super cool. It's just some random creek in the middle of town. So it should be thunder and lightninging now, but it's not, so I'll take it. But we went into town and met one of Asta's friends. Then we got some good vegan smoothies. I got a blueberry one, and can I just say, Swedish blueberries are elite. Significantly better than blueberries you find in other places, ones that you find in the store and things. They're much better, much sweeter, much nicer. Good blueberry smoothie. Asta had a banana and something smoothie.
Pina colada smoothie.
Pina colada smoothie.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, we just walked around. I got an ice cream. I don't know what we're doing now. We're just gonna go around a little bit more.
Now we're gonna go to a store that's like an organic store or something. And I remember being there when I was young, but it was a really long time since I was there, so...
Well, you're such a vegan.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we are going to actually go to Asta's friend's house because I need Wi-Fi and there's no Wi-Fi in the apartment which we're at. And I have a lesson to do later. So for those of you that don't know, sometimes I do teaching of various subjects, and even though I'm on holiday, it doesn't really feel like work doing those lessons, so I will do it if I can.
Because you're helping the children.
Helping the children, wow. So amazing. Look how nice it is here. If you look on this side, and then you have like these very industrial buildings, but just keep looking on this side and it's very nice. So we just came out of Jönköping's very famous, very important, only cultural artifact, the Matchstick Museum. I thought it was going to be rubbish, but it wasn't, because there were very many interesting designs of matchsticks. I'm very close to the camera and now I'm far away. And now I'm close again. So I ended up buying like almost all of their designs except for one pack which was newly printed. So I think all of these are like actually old things. And I do have a postcard collection, and I forgot to buy postcards at Gothenburg, Varberg and Halmstad. And I haven't bought a postcard here, but oh well, these match things will function as postcards. But I also don't have a postcard book at the moment. So it's just a bunch of postcards in a pile, in a box somewhere, which I guess kind of works. But I should probably buy a special book or actual box specifically for them. But anyway, we are going to a health food organic-ish store, which Asta was talking about before.
If it's open.
Yes, if it's open. And then we're going to a friend's house so I can work. And it began to get very windy and quite rainy. Well, a little rainy. And I saw some lightning over there. So the weather gods have changed on us again. Swedish summers. Very predictable. Good morning, good morning. I know I make random cuts day to day in this video. That's just how it is. I am very, very overexposed, very, very pasty. You might be able to hear a waterfall in the background. I say a waterfall, it's a very fast stream, but it is very nice and there's a wonderful view here. Today is actually our last full day in Jönköping. We leave tomorrow morning-ish, just before the middle of the day. We're just taking a walk. We're just going to Stadsparken, the city park, and then go home, get some lunch and go explore some other places. Not really sure. We did lose the micro USB cable back in Varberg. Tova found it, which means that we can't actually charge our power banks, because both of our power banks use micro USB cables. We are running a little bit low on juice. Of course, we can charge our other devices at home, but do have to be a little bit careful with the battery now anyway. And Asta has my cap because she forgot to bring a cap and her scalp might get burnt. So that's what you get for being doubly white.
Yes.
Underwhelming. So there's a bird museum, which is free, and there's an Asta on stilts.
So much when you're not wearing this shirt.
Amazing.
It makes spots. You need to be straight first.
That's homophobic. Asta cancelled. Ooh, fuck. It's slightly melted ice cream because we stood in a queue for 50 minutes. It wasn't 50 minutes, it was like 5 minutes, but it's really warm. Time again, woo! I think this is very funny. They've got some cannons here aimed over the town into the lake, which is controlled entirely by Sweden, just in case they needed to I don't know, attack themselves.
I don't think these are from when they were used. Defend
themselves against the Stockholmers. So Asta and I went to a shopping mall called Arsex, and it was cool. There wasn't really much there. We got Asta a hard drive because she fucked up her laptop a little bit and needs to back it up, otherwise when they try and fix it, it might break. So yeah, got her a hard drive. We went to IKEA looking for a vegan ice cream sandwich which they've released, but unfortunately it wasn't out here quite yet. And then, as you can tell, we decided to go to the beach. So I think I said at the beginning of this video that this is one of the, or rather is the largest lake in Sweden. It's pretty clear, it's pretty nice.
Largest lake if you think about the water in it.
Yeah, amount of water, by volume. But it is pretty damn cold, not gonna lie. Super sandy, super nice. Yeah, I forgot to end the video entirely. I don't know, it's been like 2 weeks since I've been back in Stockholm. Yeah, just went to the beach. The next day we came home on a train. I just completely forgot to make a video. The quality of this last bit is also probably pretty crap because I'm doing it from my laptop, because I've just edited the video and then realized, never ended it. I don't know why you watched a 16-minute vlog, but thank you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the blooper. I was gonna say the bloopers, there's only one blooper. Anyway, have a good day, and goodbye. So we've arrived at Jönköping. It's golden hour of so shut up.